Charles, Lauren James going to keep it alive, back to Kirby. Here's Cuthbert. Hang up towards the far post and it's bounced off the knee of Jessie Fleming. Bit of a let-off for Liverpool there.
And I think any Chelsea fan was just urging Fran just to get a toe on it. One more to Lauren James. She's there in the space and you're banking on her to put that in. But I think obviously they're having her learning the game as well.
Lovely little nutmeg there from Lauren James. Here's Gura Wrighton. Hang on up towards the back post, towards Fleming and Charles.
Who do you mark?
Oh, driven one towards the front post. Buchanan with a chance. She probably feels she should have done better there. Maybe it came at her quickly, but player of Kadisha Buchanan's quality, how consistently brilliant she's been for such a long time, to be getting the plaudits that she deserves finally. Lovely sweeping cross actually in from Lauren James. It's going to bounce maybe for somebody. Looked like Jessie Fleming. There's a collision between goalkeeper and, is it Nagano that's down at the far post as well? Yeah.
I did a bit of a...
Trying to find a way to break the deadlock here this afternoon. It's a lovely 1-2 with Fran Kirby. Can Kerr keep it in? Just about. Unfortunately, the cross evades. It's frightening to think. It's a lovely pass from Lauren James. Space for Niamh Charles. Looking towards Kerr at the far post. And there is the opener. Sam Kerr. It's a fantastic finish. Chelsea have the breakthrough.
I don't know if they was calling for it to maybe be a free kick a little bit earlier on. But yeah, fantastic Charles. Here I don't know, I think it's Buchanan. I think they might have been calling out for a free kick. But again, she looks up. Sam pulls off, you know, great finish. But then again, for a centre-back point of view, you're going in with Sam. You think it's going to be whipped in, and her movement at the last minute to come off of Niamh's shoulder. The centre-back, you're going one way and she's going the other way. It's really hard and difficult.
It's a fantastic finish. 14 for the... Towards Kirby, who was stood inside the... Out here's Kirby and Charles with another teasing delivery. Erin Cuthbert brilliantly well. Talk about that anticipation to win the ball and drive in out of absolutely nothing.
It just seemed to be a bit off balance when she did have that. Again, there's so much energy though around the second phase. What we spoke about yesterday, the first and second phase, like Chelsea are there fighting for it, battling for it. You know, maybe Liverpool aren't really expecting.
Going to be times where you can't get close because they are going to pop it off and perhaps sort of judging that as such.
Yeah, it is difficult, you know, like do you get tight to them? But then them knowing that you're tight to them is going to encourage them to set off in the 1 and the 2 touch. But it's about, like we said yesterday, I
think there was 1 or 2 other players that were fully coated up and all sorts. It's different
hardcore,
sorts.
Isn't she?
Absolutely.
She's something else.
Here's Kirby. We switch of play to Gura Wrighton into Jessie Fleming. It's going to fall to Lauren James. Just a little bit behind Jessie Fleming there, wasn't it, maybe? Well defended in the end, but felt for a second as if she just wanted to run onto it.
A fitness thing as well. No team's ever going to be able to press for 90 minutes. But yeah, it's definitely opened up.
Chance here for Fran Kirby. Into Sam Kerr. How many times have we seen that partnership to devastating effect? A lovely slide ball in from Fran Kirby, and there is Sam Kerr to tuck home her second of the afternoon. And if she doesn't get the one in midweek, she's definitely at least 75 Chelsea goals now.
And that's the risk, obviously, then turning it over in midfield. You know, Kerry Holland has to do better there. She has to move it quickly, but they've got to punish. You know, well left by James. Did Sam give her a call, do you reckon? But yeah, it's a great finish.
I like to think that's a telepathic partnership now. The amount that these two have linked up in the past, and Kerr and Kirby feels like a certain cheat code within football at the moment. Gura Wrighton and Erin Cuthbert are in deep conversation about. It will be Wrighton. Deep cross towards Sam Kerr. Just evades Kerr at the far post. Lawley to Kearns.
I think it's hard. I think like when Katie Steng was picking that ball up and driving.
Nagano's nicked in with Visto. Here's Lawley. It's a lovely turn. Good strike as well. What a finish that is. Game on.
Great goal by the carry on, but I think again it's a change of shape. You got 2 up, obviously got 5-3-2. You've gone 2 up with Mel Lawley and Katie Stengel, and there's a lot more bodies now supporting. How many bodies are around there for Liverpool in that second phase, where before there wasn't them numbers. It's a fantastic strike.
It's a lovely turn as well in there from me. Tussle on between Lawley and Carter. Lawley wins it. It's a good ball into the front post as well. Mosovic does well. Danger not over though. Rather than out from Holland. And Jesse Fleming's going to force it all the way back. It's coming actually to Sam Kerr, who's completely unsighted and very nearly had herself a hat-trick.
I don't think Jazz Matthews even saw Sam Kerr there. I think she just went to go back. But again,
love to see, but on that occasion, Millie avoiding the temptation. Niamh Charles hangs the ball up towards Sam Kerr, and there is a Sam Kerr hat-trick. A very, very familiar sight, seeing Sam Kerr connect with the ball and it find its way into the back of the net. Another Niamh Charles assist. A good afternoon's work for Chelsea, and especially Sam Kerr bags a brilliant hat-trick here at Kingsmeadow.
Yeah, and I think obviously Liverpool made a sub for Emma Kavista to come on, and Leanne Robes come on to take her place, who obviously she's more of a centre-back rather than a wing-back. But again, it's just see, Niamh Charles looks up and Sam's just floating at the back, coming in, and you're banking on her. You know, you'd put your mortgage on her to put that away. So, yeah, it's a great finish, and obviously it's a hat-trick.
In those levels on a regular basis.
And maybe that's why she's so forgiving and wanting to give Erin the go as well in the week.
Oh, she very nearly had 4 this evening. She very, very nearly had 4. Maybe you're right, although I will put this out there, although Erin's claimed it, I'm not in the public domain. Sam Kerr's too quick to give that one up, which, again, from a Chelsea fan's perspective, and your leading goal scorer, you don't want them to be you don't want them to be sharing goals around. You want them to be selfish.
Maybe she's got enough in the bank now, she thinks a bit of recovery, and you want her in the positions that she's in.
It's a deep cross, could be bundled in on the line here, and it is in. Gemma Bonner with the goal. Game back on. We're going to have a frantic final 10 minutes here at Kingsmeadow. Liverpool back in this one at 3-2. It's the appetite that you were talking about, Julie, wasn't it, in terms of willingness to fight and not give up the cause. See players throwing bodies at the ball there, and Bonner just doing exactly what you should be at that